The Young and the Restless recap. Wednesday, August 9. Phyllis free after judge's twist. Summer's roller coaster ride. The Young and the Restless spoilers recap for Wednesday, August 9, reveals that Phyllis Summers will push Christine Blair Williams to put it in writing that Summer Newman Abbott and Daniel Romalotti Jr. won't be prosecuted for helping their mother. After Christine makes that promise, Phyllis will ask if they can get in front of the judge today, so it won't be long until she's in Judge Linda Franklin's chambers. With Christine and Heather Stevens present, Phyllis will confirm to Judge Franklin that she's pleading guilty to all the charges. All Phyllis will want is a chance to tell Judge Franklin how she ended up there. Phyllis will tell the story of how Jeremy Stark coerced her into helping with his plot to frame Diane Jenkins. After Phyllis talks about how she feared for her children if she didn't cooperate, she'll admit she had a change of heart after her memorial service. Phyllis will insist she couldn't put Summer and Daniel through the pain anymore, so she knew she had to come back and reveal she was alive. That news didn't go over well with Jeremy, who eventually changed his plan from letting Phyllis disappear to wanting to be a couple on a faraway island together. Phyllis will explain how she refused and ended up in a fight for her life. After Phyllis admits she took Jeremy out in self-defense and that Carson apparently saw through the window, she'll talk about being haunted by what happened. Although Phyllis won't be able to take any of this back, she'll express remorse and weep as she begs for mercy. Christine will argue that Phyllis must pay for her crimes, but Heather will try to act like Christine's history with Phyllis is a factor here. Phyllis will point out that she can't make amends to her children if she's in a jail cell, so she'll plead for a chance to be a better mom and a better person on the outside. While Judge Franklin is deliberating, Heather will praise Phyllis for her actions and express hope that she can fix things with Summer as well as Daniel. At the GCAC on Wednesday's I&R episode, Summer will bump into Chance Chancellor, so she'll sit with him in the jazz lounge and open up about the fight she had with Phyllis. Once Summer talks about her eyes finally being open to the fact that Phyllis isn't going to change, she'll feel liberated. Summer will hint about feeling like the old her and will want to do something reckless. After Summer compares how she's feeling to being at the top of a roller coaster, she'll decide to ride one and will want Chance to join her. Chance will have to take a rain check since he'll have some work to do, but he'll insist he's rooting for Summer. Later, Summer will indeed ride a roller coaster as planned and will scream with glee on all the twists and turns. Once Lucy Romalotti shows up for a surprise visit, Daniel will take her out for coffee and run into Maria Copeland at the park. Maria will meet Lucy before talk turns to Daniel's efforts to be a better father and become a person who steps up. Although Daniel will act like he doesn't have time for people who can't and won't change, Maria will offer another perspective. Once Maria mentions everyone moving at a different pace, she'll hint about giving people the time and space to do that. At the athletic club, Christine will speak to Chance about Paul Williams, summoning her for a conversation about their future. Christine will plan to speak with Paul in Lisbon soon, but she'll admit he didn't sound very positive. Chance will also get updates on Phyllis pleading guilty and going before a judge. When Chance wonders what outcome Phyllis is hoping for, she'll admit she's torn between wanting Phyllis to pay and wanting what'll be easiest for her children. Back in Judge Franklin's chambers, she'll reconvene with Phyllis, Heather, and Christine. Judge Franklin will reveal that she's decided to reject Christine's prison recommendation and will give Phyllis 6 months of community service instead. The judge will also give Phyllis a year of probation and a warning that she won't be so forgiving if Phyllis isn't a model citizen during that time. Phyllis will be grateful to Judge Franklin before Christine tells her not to squander this gift. Heather will assure Phyllis that all this is over, but Phyllis will insist that's not true yet. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Phyllis will try to make the most of her freedom, so stay tuned for updates on whether she can avoid more trouble with the law. CDL's where you want to be for exciting Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news, so make us your favorite Y and our hotspot. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Stitch kidnaps Abby for forced reunion. Devin panics over missing girlfriend. The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that the door's been left open for the return of Ben Stitch Rayburn. So perhaps it's just a matter of time until he makes a shocking comeback. I and our fans will recall how Stitch kidnapped Maria Copeland and held her hostage while she was pregnant with Dominic Newman Abbott Winter's Chancellor. It was part of Stitch's plan to make himself seem heroic when he supposedly solved the mystery and saved the day for Abby Newman Abbott. Of course, that plan didn't work out once the truth was exposed. Stitch was clearly having a hard time coping after Abby's miscarriage and how their relationship ultimately crumbled. We also know Stitch's son, Max Rayburn, wasn't doing well before his dad stole him from his facility. There's a good chance Max has passed away by now, so Stitch may have completely gone off the rails. If Stitch is feeling lost and alone, maybe he'll eventually decide to go after Abby and try to force her into a reunion. Since Stitch was willing to kidnap Mariah, then he'd surely be willing to kidnap Abby next. It'd be a good story for Abby and Devin Hamilton Winters, since they could use something to shake up their blissful little world. Devin would panic if Abby suddenly went missing, but he could put some clues together and follow the trail to Stitch. The cops would inevitably get involved, so this might be an interesting opportunity to bring Chance Chancellor back into the story and have him deal with some resurfacing feelings for Abby. I and R could also show Abby in captivity begging Stitch to let her return home. Abby would be determined to reunite with Devin and Dominic, but she'd have to deal with Stitch for a while until an escape or rescue could happen. Bottom line, there are tons of great reasons to bring Stitch back, especially since the show never offered any kind of closure. Stitch is still on the loose, so Abby could become a target anytime. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Stitch's return news could be coming up sooner or later, so stick with us for updates on what's in store. CDL will have other fantastic Young and the Restless spoilers, updates, and news to check out, so visit us often. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more update news.